NCRP Productions proudly presents Mörk Borg, Pirate Borg, Rosae Osculum. Episode 6, A Light Hits the Gloom on the Grave.
Welcome back, my name is Mike and I'm going to be your GM. This session, we are playing Mörk Borg, the pitch black metal apocalyptic RPG. Let's go around and meet our survivors.
Hi, it's Sequoia, and I'm running Crag Sally, the swashbuckling assassin, deathblow knife knave zombie.
That's so much cooler than
Sad.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Barry. I am running Blevit, the Fanged deserter.
Hey everybody, it's Pedro. I'm running Bartholomew, Bilge, the Buccaneer. It's just not... That's it.
Oh. Hello, audience. I'm John. I'm playing George Clooney, the cursed Skinwalker, and I have no arms.
Wait, right now
that's
you're the
right.
giraffe.
Don't you have little tiny ones?
I mean, I'm in my giraffesalisk form, so I have arms,
Oh, yeah,
legs.
That's right.
And do you still have another face on? Are you wearing the face of
In
Kevin?
my mind, I am.
Only Kevin?
I believe I'm wearing the face of Danny Trejo, if my notes are
That's
to be
right. That's right.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
That's right.
Upgrade.
Daddy,
Yeah.
Trejo, I forgot.
George Clooney, the giraffe mutant, is wearing the face of Danny Trejo. Alright, cool. Good.
Accurate.
Accurate, yeah.
Okay.
Still working on that leading actor award.
It'll happen. I have an upcoming film with Julia Roberts. I think that might be the one that does it.
You do.
I do.
That's right. It looks bad.
I don't think it looks very good,
No,
but
I
it was a
don't think
payday.
so either. Yeah.
Please tell me it is not a redo of Pretty Woman.
No.
Okay.
It should be.
Well, I mean, yeah. George Clooney, Richard Gere, I feel it.
We're basically the same person. Yeah, cool. Thanks.
George Clooney, Julia Roberts in this?
Wasn't Julie Roberts the one that was in Pretty Woman?
Yeah. You're saying that George Clooney's Richard Gere in this imaginary...
I was asking if George Clooney was Richard Gere in this one.
George
It was a
Clooney is
redo.
not Richard Gere. They're different people.
They're two different guys.
different actors.
All right,
Yeah.
move on.
Mörk Borg.
Borg, Borg. Sorry, Mike.
Borg, everyone.
Alright, so last time... Last time you were standing outside of the large dead Leviathan and a little leech person wearing kind of like a pope's hat with a little staff poked his little head out and asked if you were there to help him or destroy his home. You talked for a few minutes about who knows what and then told him that you all needed to speak. He then went back inside, and you all talked about whether you should possibly blow up the dead Leviathan, if that was possible. You noticed that your donkey was being attacked, you killed a guy, and learned that he had apparently been married to a lobster or something. I believe you guys freed the lobster as well, or did you just hold on to it?
We are carrying that lobster.
Yeah.
We have not set that.
Someone has him in their inventory.
Okay,
I'm
good.
not sure who has a lobster.
Good, so you took it out of its tank. That's good.
Oh, he's in the tank.
Unfortunately, yeah, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure we opened the tank to pull out one of the messages, but I'm pretty sure that was corked back up.
Okay.
Was it corked back
I
up?
think so.
I don't recall corking it.
Oh, actually, I don't recall.
I think it's open.
Oh.
I think it's open.
Yeah.
Okay, so... You then decided that you needed to lift the cart up into the Leviathan.
yeah.
As you began lifting it, George Clooney's arms ripped off entirely when he rolled a nat 1. You then spent an hour cooking and eating those arms after he turned into a giraffesculus.
Waste not, want not.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
You then
It's a
reopened the
way to
mouth.
save the world. Recycle, reuse,
Reduce.
reduce.
You then reopened the mouth and began walking down the pharynx, where you were attacked by little fish
Yeah, that
monsters.
sucked. That was gross.
You then found a town that was on the edge of an acid lake with a 30-foot drop in the center, where you met
Eric Gosling.
Eric Gosling, yes, a human who was a recent transplant to this town of Leechburg.
From Salt Stank.
He told you he was from Salt Stank, yes. He then took you to the Church of
That's
Dolga.
right. We found stuff out.
Dolga, where you learned that the sorcerer Bulric lived in the poo, and you also bought drugs, and some of you ate some drugs.
I know I did.
Crag and Bart eat a cucumber.
Oh wait. I think we all did I?
No.
I know.
It was just you.
It was just me?
Just you,
Just
Bartholomew,
right.
and Crag Sally.
That's right.
And you two learned that you had about 2 or 3 minutes before it kicked in, so
Yeah.
you sprinted toward the sphincter where you entered the bowels of the Leviathan. You found a tower, and a tower made of a brown, sticky substance. Standing on the top of that tower, you saw a very opulent leech who was wearing just ornate robes and all sorts of jewelry, standing on top of this tower and screaming, "Welcome!" And this is where we are now.
First question.
Sure.
How many minutes in game has it been since I imbibed?
That's a good question. We're going to say that it has been 5 minutes.
Oh no.
So it's kicked in.
What's the run been like?
So, Bartholomew. Okay, so let's go to the other two first, just real quick. So, Blevit and George Clooney, you two are standing in this essentially poo cavern, staring at this worm on top of a large poo tower. He appears to be climbing down a ladder, not any steps on the inside, a weird ladder that's on the outside, and he doesn't have legs, he just has like a kind of a tail
Made
thing.
of wood?
So it's flopping down. No.
The ladder.
No.
Oh, it's me.
Well, he said it was brown and sticky, so he thought it was made of
Right,
sticks.
right. Maybe it was sticky wood, yeah.
Well, George, it seems like he is descending the fecal tower.
Blevit, are we still planning on destroying this place? So far, everybody's seemed pretty agreeable.
Well, are we speaking of Leechburg in general, the entire Leviathan? I thought we were sent to take care of this person.
Yeah, we did have some discussion, though, of just blowing this whole dead animal up and then gathering the pieces of the carcass.
I think we should ask the other two. Miss Sally?
Looking over to the other two, you see that both of them are just eyes wide open, pupils are so insanely dilated. Their tongues are out, and they are just staring off in different directions, scratching at their skin. And let's go to Bartholomew Bilge. What are you seeing right now?
I see the light on the wall, and I'll just walk to one of the walls and touch it. I feel. I forget. I forgot my voice. I feel eternity within my hands.
Yeah, as you touch this lighted wall, you do feel this pulse of energy within you, and you just feel almost like the eternal peace that could exist within you if you were to stay like this forever. Crag Sally, what do you see?
Everything is perfectly normal.
Just everything is just...
Super normal. I'm reacting appropriately. I mean, I don't think it works on me. I think I'm maybe allergic to it, or not allergic.
Okay.
There's a word.
Immune?
Immune.
Yeah, so, Craig Sally, you are realizing that a lot of the things that have happened to you in the past, maybe that's when you were tripping.
Yeah.
You find yourself walking down the road in L.A. You have your phone in hand.
Yeah.
You're
bad
passing.
dream.
Yeah, you're passing by all the normal things that you do, and I guess you're going to stop into this little coffee shop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. all
So
right,
I
great.
come in, I push open the door, I
Right.
see the barista. I've been recently experimenting with microdosing on shrooms. It didn't go good. I love an espresso just to go through the bloodstream.
Yeah, fantastic. So you begin having this conversation. George Clooney and Blevit, you are watching these two roll around on the ground in poo.
They're making poo angels?
Yeah, they're kind of making poo angels, except they're both mumbling to themselves.
What are the rats?
Oh, they're making angels right with us.
Yeah, the rats seem to be thinking that this is a new game.
Delilah, if anything, would probably be the one on top, trying to get everybody back up, realizing this is a shit show, and
Nice.
And we need to go, but everyone else is, but she's gonna let them have their fun.
So I'm
Fantastic.
going to look back at Ulrich, Where is he?
It looks like he's approaching you. He's jingling as he kind of slithers up to you. He's sashaying a little bit, almost as if this person is very excited to have people around, and it looks like he's about to come talk your ear off right now. It's that person you see in the grocery store who their eyes light up and they approach you and you really don't want to talk to them.
George, we may have just a few moments. What's the plan?
Well,
Do we take him out or not? I think that is the simple question at this point.
honestly, of all the areas we've been, of all the people we've encountered, I think that these disgusting worms that live in the rotting carcass of a giant leviathan have been the most friendly.
They've been the most civilized, absolutely.
I don't feel like murdering any of them at this moment.
I don't either. But they were the ones who assigned us the mission to
Yeah.
remove him, right?
They seem to think that this odd jingling worm man can bring the leviathan back to life.
That's right. It wasn't to kill him. It was
Yeah.
to bring up.
If nothing else, it could be good for a laugh, which we
think
all
so, too.
need in these trying times.
Is he here yet?
So, Sally, after you grab this wonderful espresso drink, you step out and you step onto the clouds. You start walking across this beautiful rainbow bridge. You see Meatloaf flying by in tins with these wonderful wings, and approaching
the
you
food.
on this bridge. Yes, it seems to be this golden god. It is just this huge buff Greek god person. Their skin is just glowing.
It is Meatloaf.
It is Meatloaf. Yes.
The Adonis that is.
All right, I'm gonna approach and I'm gonna just throw my espresso cup to the side. Are you on Insta?
And Bartholomew Bilge. You are swimming in the golden eternity. You suddenly, something changes. You hear a squeaking that for some reason you understand, and your entire world turns to darkness. You begin feeling yourself sink into a deep depression. You are falling further and further. You land splat on the ground. Looking around, you notice that you are in a place full of fire and brimstone. This is a place you have not thought about for a long time. And standing in front of you is the actual devil.
And you know it's that because on his little halter top it says the actual
Yes.
devil.
He's wearing booty shorts and a small halter top that's cut off.
Noise.
It's stiletto heel.
And stiletto heels. And fishnets.
The Powerpuff Girls.
Exactly what I was thinking.
No. Keep going. We haven't stopped recording. Don't
Make sure you whisper way quieter, further from the mic.
So, yeah, I've definitely met the devil before. It was in my younger days, and this time would be the second time that I met him.
Okay.
And he would actually know me by a different name.
Oh God, did you meet him in Georgia first?
No, that was my cousin.
You don't play guitar as well, do you?
No. So he, just for reference, I'll tease it out. He would call me Barnabas.
Okay.
But I am there, and if this is a nightmare scenario, basically I would be looking down, and there would be a bundle of something wrapped up.
Yeah.
In what it looks like is a long white dress that if anybody knew, it'd be like the baptismal garb of a baby. And so I'd be looking there in front of him and say, "Come on, you have to give me one more. It's the last one, I swear."
Okay, and George Clooney and Blevit, you see Craig Sally run up and essentially start hugging this person and starts mumbling something.
Do you work out?
And you also see your friend Bartholomew Bilge run up, drop down to his knees, and begin pleading at this person while speaking in a language that you fully don't understand.
I believe he's speaking in tongues. I didn't think he was part of that religion. Well, let's give them their chance first, and we should watch.
Yeah, I'm very interested. So the worm person, whose name one last time is
Bullrick.
Bullrick. Yes. Does Bullrick respond to these two interesting people?
Yeah, so Bullrick almost looks like he expected this. And he goes, "Ah, yes, my wonderful followers have joined me."
Dead silence.
He looks expectantly at the two of you.
We have not partaken of the sacrament. sir.
The essence of you, as it were.
Are you here to partake of the sacrament?
We're actually here on sort of a mission from the other residents here.
Kind of a trail of tears to you.
We'd like to have our wits about us in these trying times.
He begins taking this handful of poo that he was holding and he puts it behind him.
We've heard tell of your powers, sir, and that you may have some method for raising this mighty beast.
We are not necessarily saying necromancy, but we're believing that big power.
We're open to the idea.
Oh, you mean you want me to turn our house into one of her? And he immediately points at Craig Sally.
Oh my god, you're so funny.
Perhaps?
The living dead.
Yes, I am, dear.
Yes.
I thought you meant
yes.
a lovely companion and very nice lady.
It is already a lovely companion and a very nice lady.
Yes.
I believe that's the mission we were sent for.
Yeah, I think this may please.
Somewhere in there, I thought they said raise the dead, so this seems like the correct course of action. Yes,
Yeah.
Mr. Bullrick, I believe that's what we are asking of you.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I can totally. Are you sure you guys don't just want to, like hang out or something?
We were promised treasures and valuables, and I think that we're a little bit motivated by material possessions.
We also have a donkey to attend to.
Yes, I look at my donkey. Oh no, we left the donkey out front, didn't we?
Right.
I look to where my donkey would be and regret that it is not with me.
Roll a presence test.
12.
A 12?
Yep.
You remember that you left the donkey somewhere else.
I
don't have a panic attack.
Yep, my heart stops. My heart doesn't stop entirely, but stops racing.
So Bulric looks to you, Craig Sally, and as you're complimenting him and all this, he actually gives you his Insta and all that, and really you need to just start discussing like networking opportunities and things like that for your yoga studio. And Bartholomew Bilge, he begins pushing this little package straight toward you.
Whatever you want, and I'll like reach for it.
Okay.
It's for. What do you want me to do with this?
Just hang out, maybe have like a cup of tea or something.
Now, do we hear the interplay as he's speaking to the two of them, or is this all mental?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Do I realize at all that that's not how it happened last time, or?
I would assume so,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
So,
if you're confused,
yeah,
that's good.
That's why. That's not how it happened. And I'm gonna start looking around.
You're beginning to realize that maybe things aren't the way that you seem.
Wait.
Are all the rats on their knees as well, other than Delilah?
I don't know, that's up to Bilge.
Yeah, so I'm looking. So the rats would not be probably on their knees bowing to anybody. They're probably just like playing and shit.
Uh-huh.
But as
the
I'm
rats
like,
hurling shit at
Hard
each
cut,
other.
they're just throwing shit balls at each other.
Sliding.
yeah, exactly. My Beach Boys is playing, and they're
Yes.
just like,
Yes.
yeah, it's very fun.
Nondescript Beach Boys song plays in the background.
I'm looking, realizing, seeing that, like, wait, where's that bundle on my lap? Wait, where's Delilah? And I'll start looking around, and if I see her, wait,
Yeah, just go ahead and make a presence test.
what's happening?
Let's see if you can figure out where you are.
Presence test. I'm actually pretty decent at that. Ooh, 21!
21? You fully realize that this place smells absolutely foul, worse than fire and brimstone, and you are holding a big pile of poo while kneeling in front of a giant leech thing, and your friends are looking at you very confused. But you do see that Craig Sally is also holding a handful of poo, and appears to be holding it in her hand and, like, staring at it and poking it occasionally.
Yeah, let me show you what I was talking about.
I'm gonna go over to Craig Sally, smack it out of her hand.
What the
and
F?
say, wake up, Sally!
And Sally, go ahead and make a presence test.
Okay. 15.
15. Oh, yep,
And
okay.
I'm just like shaking her. It's shit, Sally! Sally, it's shit! It's shit!
So, like, the beautiful Prismacolor, like, Venice Beach fades away, and I'm just in the bowels of
And
a dead Leviathan.
You're just surrounded by poo and looking at a short little leech person.
It's like Venice Beach.
It's like Venice. It's like actual Venice Beach.
George, I think we're going to get our answer very soon.
Yeah. I'm just sorry that our companions they seem to be having a wonderful time, and I'm sorry to see that end for them.
Although, poking the pile of shit.
It was a little funny.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely do necromancy. That was, in fact, how we lost a couple of our leeches. You see, they went out to go get some of the necessary stuff, but they weren't able to get it.
Fetch quest.
And what exactly is it that you need to raise the Leviathan?
What did you just roll? Okay.
Got a little face on it.
Oh, that's very cute.
I don't know. I thought it was cute. I was like, hi. Sorry.
Roll a
Damn.
die, huh?
I just wanted to see what happened. I'm so sorry. Damn.
Atrocious.
Whatever.
Ruining my immersion's
one of the-
broken.
It has derailed Mike completely. Turning pages, looking for his space.
Yeah, so what he actually says to you is...
Yeah, so really I just need, like a whole bunch of, like fat from a different creature, but I need like a lot. And a couple of brains would be fantastic.
Possibly a seal's worth of brains and blubber.
I mine the size of one of the seals, and I say, like, would this be a reasonable amount of fat for you?
You know, like 6 of those.
Ah.
Six. And remind me, George, how many did we rob of their life in our last encounter?
I think we dealt with at least a couple of them.
Was it? There's two up there?
There were definitely more available, but I'm pretty sure we slayed
But
two
we
handily.
would not have the crab potentially on our side. Six seems to be quite a few. What do you think you could do with 2?
Not the ritual. I might be able to, like, bring its tail back to life.
If you could bring the tail,
You could
could
swim
you
the...
possibly bring the head instead? Actually, wouldn't it be best to have the central space that the leeches live in? Maybe bring the digestive tract back up. Is that
Just
is that something?
a living GI tract
Right,
I think
in a
that
rotting case.
just the endocrine system is necessary for the creature to move. Just the nerves and the neurons.
Okay, alright. Now, what we should do is, by the way, what I want everyone to know is the rats are now cleaning me by licking me clean.
That's
So
disgusting.
they're just all over.
I'm just still
Thank you.
covered in that.
Feces. Yes. Good.
And
Well, they'll come to you next if you
it
want.
smells absolutely terrible in here. One thing that you do notice is that Bulric doesn't seem to be bothered by the smell.
That
Oh,
makes sense.
Does
'cause
he have a
freaking
nose?
lives there.
The monstrous leech man
Because
that's
for
been
some
borrowed by
reason, I
shit.
think that's
Yeah.
not doesn't seem to be a problem. No.
Like, I don't picture that Crag Sally ever smells good because she is like a rotting corpse.
How,
I mean, like, isn't that different?
George? How is your marine biology, or even just your biology in general? How similar are the frog, which of course is amphibious, and the Leviathan here, which is probably a large whale, a cephalopod? I believe that's right.
Cephalopod's an octopus, and
But it's
also
not a cephalopod.
also the mollusks are octopuses too, like clams and snails.
Octopodes,
and
actually.
slugs.
It's a clam as an octopus.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I have obviously misremembered the family and phyla and etc. But how I wonder how close the two are, because if we could electrify the body and have the digestive tract brought back into play, it would appear to be alive.
Are you suggesting, and I lean away from Bulric, is
Okay.
correct in the name? Say, are you suggesting pulling a sort of scam or heist?
I think you've read that perfectly.
Ah, I do. I do have an inclination towards running heists. You may have seen my series of famous films. They also had to do with the ocean, which makes this all work together.
I see that.
It's I like the idea just for the wordplay.
At least 9 for the better one.
Sandra
Okay.
Bullock's in one of them.
As is Julia Roberts, who's in my upcoming film. She plays Julia Roberts in Ocean's 13.
So you guys notice that Bartholomew Bilge seems to be in a weird headspace at the moment.
Oh yeah, I'm just zoning out right now.
It's fine, Bartholomew. The leech man tricked us both.
I know, just kind of staring off to the
So
shit
Bullet,
horizon.
again to the question, do you believe you could bring the digestive tract back in order with 2?
No, I would really need all of them. You see, we have to make like a magic paste.
Do they need to be, oh, well, that would probably include my next idea, but do they have to be in here?
I can make it outside.
Oh.
Okay. All right, that makes it a little easier.
That's helpful.
It does bring a point that we should consider. Will we be traveling by the quickest route, or will we need to make our way in reverse?
Moving through the town might be beneficial. We can touch base with some of the townsfolk and maybe get
Town's got acid pit.
a big acid pit. That's true. Oh, hey Sally, you're doing well again?
Bullrick, when you evacuate your home here, which way do you go outside?
Yeah, which way do you like to go?
Fire exit.
Oh, well, yeah, I kind of have my own little private entrance and exit over here.
I'm sure you do.
I don't know why nobody else will come in here. It's so wonderful to be alone, but I really wish that I wasn't so lonely.
Well, I would suggest converting the sphincter muscle at the front. I think that would aid in people's passage. That was a difficulty. Were George here not a giraffesculus, I'm not certain that we would have gotten through.
Can I extrapolate how far into the Leviathan we are and how far we would have to go if
It'd
we
be pretty
were
good,
to
easy to make the assumption.
exit through the rear?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe like, let's call it a half hour, 45-minute walk.
Oh, that's so far. How long have we been? How long is it from the front?
Much longer than that.
Much longer than that.
Bullrick, down the cloacal path that you use to exit, how long does it normally take you?
To leave out of my special private door?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, usually it takes me about 30 minutes.
Technically, whales ain't got cloaca because it's a bird thing, and whales ain't birds. They're some kind of mammals. They
Wait,
probably
whales
have-
aren't birds?
Whales are birds.
Yeah.
Probably got two.
They have
Two.
wings.
There's probably
Yeah.
like a, like
They
a
do have
regular
wings.
one.
With Red Bull, they can fly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, they're fins, but
30 minutes, you say. And on which side of the Leviathan would we end up? The peninsular beach side or the inland side?
Bullrick, I just want to get this all straight. You're talking about butthole.
Yes. I'm speaking of coming out of the rear end of the Avatar of the Great Mountain.
I just wanted to be sure.
Well, so we should probably ask, since you've made this trip a number of times, how clear is the passage at this point?
At this point, it's quite clear. I use a lot of the material that is put in here for my different spells and things, and, well, it's quite empty, as you can see.
Wonderful.
I suppose my Bullrick, do you think that in bringing the great Avatar back, that this will that it will be friendly? Will it be dangerous once we are able to raise your home?
It is a good question because, as I've heard, once you bring something back, it's never what it was.
Yes. Sometimes dead is better, I've heard.
Ulrich, your answer.
Well, to be honest, I can't really assure your safety. You could stay here. You could live here with me.
That would be wonderful.
And you know, I've been looking for roommates.
I believe we could probably call it a shit and good time. But actually, we have a few other things before we, how shall I say, put down roots.
we're already doing a roommate thing. There's not really room to unbalance us. We've got the pairs.
Maybe.
So wait, are you saying you don't want to be my roommate?
We're already roommates. And we're on the outside.
Is it something about like my personality or?
No, if there was two of you, that'd be a different story. But there's just the one of you, and it would throw off the balance. It's always gonna be one man out.
You know,
Can't
my
five.
mom's been telling me I need to get a girlfriend.
I think that you should start there. I think that's a good idea.
Well, now, hold on. There is, if you remember, there was somebody that stood out as being different
Ross.
back in Leech.
Ross! And we're back to Central Park.
I believe he went by the moniker Eric, but Ross would work.
I believe you guys decided to call him Ryan last time. As a power move.
The human in the
Yes.
the intestine.
It's so-called fish out of water.
This is just like She's All That.
Never saw that movie.
In what ways?
When the lady dresses like a dude.
No, that's Boys Don't Cry with Hillary Swank.
Thank you. Well, no, it's not. Oh my God, I'm not thinking of that movie. That movie's sad.
This is Mörk Borg. We can lean into set.
Yeah, we can lean into sad.
No, that movie makes me sad.
I think we need to give Bullrick a makeover so that Eric Gosling will love him.
Miss Sally, you're saying you can do that?
I mean, Is my name Crag Sally?
Why, it is, yes. Well, I think that's a wonderful. However, before we do that, because my fear would then be that we would lose Bullrick to his new roommate, and he would not be available to us to do the raising of the Mother Avatar.
I'm very interested in getting Bullrick to bring this Leviathan back to life, and then setting him up with this human and trying to do
Bullrick,
a dress
do you
up.
have anything amongst within your the lovely domicile that you have? Do you have anything that might help us in subduing the seals out front?
Got any good big sticks?
I was thinking more like poison.
You want poison? Yeah, I can do poison.
That'd be cool.
And along with your point, I do really think that we should do the whole thing before you guys set me up with anybody, because I've got to tell you, I'm really one of those people that if you set me up with someone, I'm gonna drop all my other friends like
And then
like
we,
a rock.
we debut your new look as you're reviving the Leviathan, and then it's like a
Right.
Ferris Bueller thing.
Think of the popularity. You have raised the Leviathan. I think of the move up in town popularity. A simple makeover from Miss Sally.
It's not simple. I
think-
mean, it's pretty complex. A lot of work.
I think we're talking kismet.
You're gonna be the man worm thing.
Do you even think that maybe some people might even move into my little neighborhood here?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Maybe if you,
Actually, on that point, were the Leviathan in working order, Leechburg itself might at some point move digestively in here with you.
Oh, I mean, they've been there for a long time. I don't think so.
we could like break some of their legs. Oh, they don't have legs. Some of their tails, and then they have to stay.
Let's just skip everything else. If you just want to bring a bunch of them in here and break their tails so they have to hang out with me, that'd be great.
Will their blubber work?
No.
Okay.
It calls to mind. It calls to mind a great work of let's call it fiction, misery. We could misery a number of the townsfolk.
Yeah, it's misery like 5 to 10 of them.
Well, 5 would give them even numbers, wouldn't it?
I would be really, really good at pretending to heal them.
Yeah, and if you had 5, though, you'd make 6, and it'd be just like friends.
Oh, it would be just like I had friends.
Yep. You could even name them. A couple of names that come to mind.
Rachel,
Ross.
Chandler.
There we go. There's 3 of them. You could potentially come up with the other 2.
Those sound...
Seinfeld.
I like Seinfeld, but Chandler? What the fuck kind of name is that?
He has swag.
Is he a candle maker? Or is that just his name?
It's kind of a mystery, actually.
Oh,
I'll let you bring it
okay.
up if you were to actually dissect the plot. He's one of the characters that actually say what his employment is for a super long time, and then when they find
The escape hatch.
Yes.
Can you point us?
It's only one direction.
Yeah, do you see the way that you came in?
I do.
Yeah, just go the other way.
The other way.
Okay.
What's that
And,
movie with the 2 bobsledders?
Bartholomew, your feeling at this
Cool
time?
runnings.
Are you ready to move on?
Yeah, let's go.
I say we all hop on the Giraffalus and bobsled.
Is he still larded enough?
There's only one way to find out. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Perfect. Well, George, if you will.
Of course. I'm happy to lead the way.
Hopefully this will be the last time I say this, but everybody mount George.
So Bullrick is going to come out with us. Is he agreed for it?
Oh,
Is
the
this our
poison.
plan?
Yeah, so I can
Good
get
job,
you, I
Sally.
can get you guys the poison. So I do need the fat, and then I also need the brain.
The brains.
Right.
How good do these brains need to
Bullrick,
be?
From a humanoid,
actually,
would be
I think
great.
George has a great point. You should probably come with us. We can,
Sure.
Yep, we can build everything
Can you
up
keep
on
me
the-
safe?
As safe as we are, absolutely.
Looking around, you look like a great ragtag group of individuals.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure, yeah, I'll come along with you.
I've only died the one time.
That was
Oh,
not-
well,
that
that's
was-
good.
I want to be clear. We were not involved with that death.
It was before.
Oh, okay. So you're just hanging out with a zombie?
Yeah? Is there a problem?
I just start staring at Greg Sally.
I'm gonna like itch my skin and my eye will peel
You
off.
literally want to live in a zombie, bro. Okay?
I just don't want to move. It's a whole thing.
great control.
Can you imagine all the shit he has to take out of his place? He moves.
I get it.
Get it because it's poo, guys.
So, my last question, once he brings the poison back, is the donkey.
We have to retrieve my donkey.
Going to have to get him through here.
This is going to be key.
Sally, would you like to go lube up the donkey?
Donkey's in the mouth.
Donkey's
We could
in
just
the mouth.
swing
Oh,
around.
is he still in the mouth?
Yeah, we can just swing around and grab him.
Yeah, we need to come around and get him then. Absolutely. Did we not bring him into Legion?
No, that was a whole
okay.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he propping up in the mouth? Is that what he's doing?
No.
Okay.
But he is there, hopefully.
Very good. All right.
Yeah.
Hold
It's
on.
odd that to protect him
So
from being eaten.
I'm assuming we watch Bullrick shimmy up the shit stairwell.
Oh, yeah,
again?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you watch him shimmy up that, and he does come back down with 1 vial of poison that he hands to you.
Is this enough for 6 or so
Well,
applications?
I mean, this should be more than enough.
Very
can you,
good.
Can you tell what other potions are?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes.
I'm gonna pull up my small bottle potion.
Oh,
hold it up.
interesting.
What's this do?
He grabs it and drinks it.
You know, that's a really good question. Let's go ahead and I'm going to roll a presence test for him and see if he knows what that is.
Here we go. Oh, yeah. So I can tell you exactly what that is. That is a healing potion. It's gonna make you feel super great.
You can see that the little tag that's on it has like a skull and crossbones very clearly on it.
Cool. I'll hang on to this.
So are we ready to go, gang?
We haven't had much trouble encountering humanoids that we need to, acquire. We can acquire brains from.
Yeah, I mean, how many of them did we kill back up the road?
We did kill 4, however, we explicitly removed their heads so they wouldn't be identified as human.
What did we do with the heads?
I mean, I seem to recall throwing them in off the trail. We haven't been able to find them.
I believe that's
The brains-
that's accurate.
The brains might have gone bad.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
We should go. Oh, yeah, we can go to Skink Skunk.
Skink skunk, yes.
We could go. Salt Stank might be a way, but what if they are as emaciated as the people in
Brian skull.
Brian's?
Still got brains, ain't they?
Right, but we need blubber as a component.
I thought we were gonna get the.
Well, we needed 6 blubbers of the seals and 6 brains of the seals, so we might be able to substitute the 6 brains with maybe 18 humans. but
You need humanoid brains.
We need 2 humanoid brains
No.
and 6 seals worth of blubber, I believe.
6 humanoid brains. 8 humanoid brains.
Does anyone remember the recipe? Bullrick, what was the recipe?
Yeah, you need 8 humanoid brains.
8
We need 8 humanoid brains?
Yeah.
All right,
a lot of
then
brains.
I misunderstood that. I thought we were double dipping with the seals. In that case, then we do need to take a contingent up the road and get the 4 that we've already created.
Can you find humanoid? Like just with two lobes and the wormy pink stuff?
How would we know that from the outside?
Can I just ask if I can define humanoid?
Yeah, I mean, does the brain have to be humanoid, or does it have to come
The
from a
brain has to
humanoid
be shaped
figure?
like a little human.
It has to come from a humanoid figure.
Like a gingerbread man.
God
It's
damn
got a
it.
little candy cane brain.
Sure, if you want to go through the whole process of making
it-
gingerbread man.
Is it volume? I'm confused about this. Can we get small brains?
What if they're stupid?
Oh, yeah, and children are much easier to kill.
All right. So Abby normal. That's not the issue.
No.
Very
Okay.
good.
Yeah, really, I mean, it's this whole magic thing of where it's like the life force from so many different creatures.
So again,
Yeah.
I say we head back up the hill and grab the 4, and then
we'll be well on our way.
we'll be
could
halfway
just-
there, and a third of the way there on the seal blubber.
We might run into more jerks, and if there's one thing I know about us, when we encounter jerks go down.
Yeah, we take the brains on their
We
faces.
take their faces, put their faces on my face.
They do steal a lot of faces.
Bartholomew, you are still very quiet. Are you ready? Are you good with this plan?
Oh, yeah, sure, let's go kill some.
Okay.
Okay, Bartholomew is in at least half the plan.
All business.
Very good. All right. So I had hoped this would have been the last time, but I guess this will be the last time. Let's mount George and go.
Fantastic. So you all hop on George Clooney, the Giraffeologist.
The larded up
Yes,
restless.
he is fully lubed up and ready to go.
Lubed up, lubed down.
Sliding alongside you is Bulric, the little leech
Oh,
person.
very gross. I didn't think that would gross me out so bad.
I thought he was going to ride with us.
Just
so
the idea of him
is he
slip sliding.
leading, maybe? Creating the sluice that we will be following?
No, he actually seems to be doing like a cool like half pipe thing in the bowels.
So he's dripping back on us, so there's blowback.
Absolutely,
The
yeah.
drip.
I will
is
be to the
starting.
far
Yeah.
end of George. I will let the other two graciously be in front
Like a
of me.
dolphin by a boat.
Yes, yeah, that's kind of what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's hitting little jumps and trying to give you high fives as he jumps over you and stuff.
Oh no.
Bartholomew, I believe, will let you do that.
All right, and then eventually it tapers off, and you guys find yourself at yes. Are you guys going to slow down? Or are you just going to shoot right out of this thing?
What does he do?
It looks like he's just speeding up. He's trying to get
There's
going.
no
We're
brakes.
riding George, so
Let's Ace Ventura 2 this thing.
Oh God.
well, isn't it reverse Ace Ventura 2
No, he comes out of an elephant's butt.
as well?
It was a
Okay.
rhino.
Rhinoceros.
I
I'm
know he
sorry.
went in, so okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we eject.
You forcefully eject from the slightly dilated iris within the bowels.
Yeah, the iris of the butthole. Thanks. Good. Good.
Did we hit a cat jewel on the way out? Or we...
So you slide out. You feel like a slight bit amount of pressure, and as that happens, then you get shot out the other side.
Open your ears, open your ears.
Yes, you feel pressure start to equalize as you get outside, and despite the fact that the entire world smells awful, oh my God, it smells amazing out here.
Lovely.
Oh my god. Okay.
You find yourselves standing on a beach as it is dark out.
Now, just to be certain, we are on the tail end.
It's been established, Barry.
I just want to make certain
You just
that is where
really
we
want to
came
be
out.
sure we came out
Well,
of that
I mean-
butt. I understand.
So
Yes, you came out of the tail end.
So I this thing was huge. Are we closer?
A valid
Ulrich,
point.
are we closer to Salt Stank than the front of the Leviathan?
I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I say we take the tail direction and do circumvent the tail.
Begin heading.
Circumnavigate the tail. Circumnavigate the tail.
What?
Circumnavigate the tail.
We're returning to the mouth.
Yes, by way of the tail.
We could have just gone through the inside. Okay.
Maybe we'll encounter some exciting things as we travel.
Right, but then you didn't get a cool poo slide.
I'm also really happy to be out of the rotting giant
Yeah.
fish.
It was only a 30-minute ride.
We can show Bulric our apartment.
So everybody, go ahead and make a presence. Let's see what you guys do notice.
I got a nat 20.
You got a nat 20?
That's a pretty cool.
That's
I have 3 to match that one.
I got a 7.
nice.
I got a 0,
Oh,
a 2 minus 2.
So we of course have our heads down, the business at hand, getting
Right.
ourselves ready, squeegeeing off, and then there's Bartholomew.
Bartholomew Bilge he almost looks like his ears are like little parabolic reflectors. Like they seem to have perked up, and he's pointing off in like the direction that the tail
rat
is
behind
pointing.
each one.
Yeah, there's just a rat controlling his head. You see some of his dreads like start to stand up and wiggle around. And Bartholomew Bilge, you have heard the sounds of perhaps a party or something heading off in the direction that the tail is pointing. So where you would assume that Salt Stank is.
By party, you mean a group of people, not like ooh, we're
No, I mean like a woo party.
hey, there's a shindig going on over there.
I did not notice that.
There's some people partying in the woods.
How many brains do you hear?
Enough.
Well, I think we're on to possibly Salt Stank.
I'll just cock my musket and start walking.
I do feel some sort of call to adventure.
So then, at this point, it becomes a question: are we simply going to cull the herd, as it were, grab the 4 weakest, tie them with the other 4, or are we going to pull 8 from here?
Well, I kind of step away from Bulric a little bit, and I speak to my companions here, and I say, now that we're out of the shit-filled dead fish, I actually am not sure how attached I am to helping helping those leech people.
It's been a few hours. I'm trying to remember what we were offered.
Some sort of vague promises of riches and treasure, but we had begun to form a life at Brian School.
That's a strong
You're right.
term for...
We could just head into Salt Stank and see what we see.
Well, it could be nice there.
It could be nice.
There could be no more scary guys pulling wings off birds.
Well, then that does bring up the question of Bulric. Do we...
Yeah, what are you gonna do about me?
Where did you go?
You see he's crawling up your leg.
Personal bubble.
We're going to help you. We're figuring out a way of
Yep.
doing that,
Yep,
Bulric.
exactly. Well, you and your people.
And your people, of course.
To the party, I guess.
To the party. Do you like parties, Bulric?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of them, and they sound amazing.
Well, and there's the possibility that he could meet somebody at the party.
Yeah, maybe we can just...
Miss Sally, before we head in, is there anything that you can do with the tools at hand and the light that we have?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
I think what should I roll? I think I'll roll presence for making him as hot as he can be.
You know, I'm gonna let you decide what you do.
Let me think.
Yeah.
Well,
how,
all right.
How
so
do you
strength
make him
would
hot?
be carving his shit into a certain look. You know, pushing and pulling. Agility would be
I think that
crafting.
I think that agility might be the way to go because I want to try to get some Botox going in here.
Oh, good. You're going to use some of the poison
All right.
in small doses.
Well, I got a 4, so I'm doing really good. So what I'm doing is
So the entire left half of his body is now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like. Does he have like a head fin?
Yeah, sure.
Are you making a head fin or he has one?
His little bleach body.
Okay.
I'm gonna shred it so it looks like hair, and then
Four.
kind of like artfully like muss it, and then I want to take some of the sand off of the ground and give him like some like eyeshadow.
Oh, the 5 o'clock shadow.
No.
No.
And
We're not going for the
then
Don Johnson look.
I'll like bite my thumb and then smear some blood like on his mouth, so it's like
Rouge.
lipstick. And,
Okay.
and yeah, I'll do blush too, and then does he have arms?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 little spindly, like kind of skeletal arms.
All right, I'm gonna take like the bottom hem of my shirt and make him a bra, and then I'm gonna put some rocks in the bra.
It's a sexy leech.
And then now that he's kind of beautiful, I'm gonna say, you know, we could take you away from there. What's in there for you?
You know, I've never really thought about it that way.
I mean, you could see the world with us.
Is this friendship?
No, not yet.
Oh,
But
am-
it could be.
am I beautiful?
Yeah, we have to find another person or else you can't join
On
though.
a scale of 1 to 20, I would go with 4. Rest of you?
I would like to spray him with my expensive perfume.
Fantastic.
Love.
Throw a
Lovely.
little bit of freaking spice on that meatball.
Bam!
Bam!
He slides over kind of toward Bartholomew Bilge and like starts nuzzling up against your leg.
What do you think, Bart?
I think you guys did a good job. And I'll take like a step away. Not for me, but
Well, no, not. Of course, not for you. You need to find your own second. We are a foursome, as Sally explained.
Quupple with a QU.
A quadruple.
Quadruple.
Too
I'm
many.
not sure what the word is.
Yeah, man, you can see that he is winking at Delilah at the moment.
What is Delilah?
Delilah's business.
For the first time, Delilah's not squeaking and mourning.
Uh-huh.
Is
like-
she horrified?
The wind's kind of drifting through.
Through her fur.
No, she's having fun.
All right, on to the party.
Fantastic.
Very good.
As you begin
Salt stank awaits.
As you begin walking towards Salt Stank, you hear the sound of all these people. It sounds like they're getting louder and louder, and you begin hearing tromping through the sand and through the grass and stuff. It does sound as if maybe a group of people is coming toward you, perhaps.
Oh.
Should we hide and see who they are?
I believe we should escape the path and see. I mean, because revelers, you don't want to get in their way.
Right.
Sleepwalkers, you don't want to wake them. Partiers, you don't want to interrupt the party.
Right.
You wait to see what happens.
Infiltrate.
It wasn't exactly what I was thinking, but the word works. Very good.
We'll step off the side of... Can we duck into someplace? It'll make us less visible?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can duck off to the side. Let's go ahead and just make an agility check to see how well you're hiding.
I'm gonna do a good job.
I'm overwhelmed. Pardon me.
I didn't do very well.
What does a 15 get me?
That's what I got.
Okay, so the two of you got 15s.
Remind me what the omen does.
You can re-roll any roll, or force me to re-roll any roll.
I will be spending an omen.
No.
Much more successful. That is a 17 for me.
Okay, fantastic.
That's where my D20.
I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4?
I rolled a 3.
That's great.
I got a 4.
So
I am a giraffe.
Blevit, Craig, Sally, and Bartholomew Bilge. The three of you, slide into the grass and you slide under the sand a little bit. And George Clooney, you're not really paying attention that everybody else, has kind of slipped away. You find yourself standing there with and only with your new worm friend. Mm-hmm. And he goes,
Hey, friend, I think this is a great place to hide over here.
Fantastic. I agree. So we're standing in the middle of the path.
You're kind of standing almost on top of a little ridge.
Okay. Very, very, very invisible.
Yes, it's quite dark over here, so I think this is a good place to hide.
Bulwark, I like the way you think. You're a master of strategy. I can already see you'll be a true asset to whoever you find.
Hiding in plain sight is a way to do things. Very good.
I also have I think I have a fun icebreaker if we do encounter these people. It involves wordplay, and I think they'll like it very much.
Way to take the lead on this one, George.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm really a people person, so...
I can tell that about you the moment that you said that you screamed welcome from your shit tower. I can tell that you're cursed with charisma, Bulwark.
So this group of just normal-looking people, well, as normal as people get in this world, begin approaching you. They are carrying torches. They all seem to be holding, many different swords and, pitchforks and things like that. They do all appear to be very happy, though.
Oh, cool. Great.
There's a word for this.
Mob.
Congo line.
Raiding party.
All right, well, have they taken notice of myself and Bulwark?
As they're approaching, they seem to be looking right at you, yeah.
Okay, taking note that they have noticed me, I fall to the ground and begin writhing as I revert back to my human form of George Clooney.
Wearing Danny Trejo's face.
Wearing Danny Trejo's face.
With no arms.
Yes, and
Okay.
I after that painful moment, I stand up and I go, "Hello, friends. Don't worry about me. I'm armless."
From the bushes, George, the line is unarmed.
I'm also unarmed. Thank you. Are
So
they?
much better that you flubbed it.
Are they endeared?
He was making Hold on, I want to acknowledge it was a pun with harmless.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yes.
you didn't get it.
I think
got it.
I didn't get it.
Oh, they just
Yeah.
didn't think it was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's worse.
It is
Sorry.
way worse.
Sorry,
but thank
John.
you, thank
Yeah.
you, Sequoia. Thank you, Sally.
Yeah.
I mean, I laughed.
Yeah.
So these people, as they're approaching you, they notice that you have no arms. That's the first thing they notice.
Yes, and my joke.
Right. You hear one person far off in the distance, kind of like, "That was good. I get it."
That was me. I was flanking him.
And then they notice the weird leech worm thing standing next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is great.
It's all covered in makeup. It has a bra on that's filled with rocks.
Nice supple rocks.
Nice, supple, very soft, squishy-looking rocks.
No,
Yeah.
they're not.
They're
squishy.
just supple.
They're just supple.
smooth and gray.
like all the best breasts.
Yeah.
With a 4, they are probably within 2 sizes of equal cleavage.
Yeah. I would
What's
say
the
that.
gargoyle chick's name? Demetria or whatever?
Oh,
To
with
me
the
more?
red hair from the
Yeah,
cartoon
yeah,
series
yeah.
Gargoyles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I-
crossed
Demona.
wires when I was a kid.
Demona.
ideal breasts. Gray and smooth. Demona.
Actually,
Is her name Demona?
Yeah.
I'm
Demonia, maybe?
pretty certain it's some portion of that. I'm fairly
Yeah.
confident.
Okay.
It's been a long time. If you have not seen Gargoyles, that is one of the best animation series.
a
that's
fantastic
ever been
show.
done.
What I
It
grew
is,
up
yeah.
with. Yeah,
It's
dude.
good. Good stuff. I think it is Demonia.
I don't know. I didn't come up with that. He said that. I just repeated it.
Anyway, supple gray rocks. Move on.
Right, supple
Rest.
gray rocks
Yes.
in the bra, and they all like as they're staring at your new friend Bullrick here. They look to you. At least one of them does. He appears to have like an eye patch and a mohawk, and he appears to be like putting on a second eye patch on his other eye in this moment. And he says to you, "So, hey, is that food or?"
This is actually my sultry and seductive cousin. She's I'm taking her out on the town, looking to meet some maybe meet Mr. Right.
George, she's single.
She's single.
You can see that that Bullrick kind of wiggles a little bit and winks at one of them.
Ooh, how many eyes does Bulric have? 2?
7, I
Oh,
think.
yeah.
I think 7 is the right number.
That's a lot of eyeshadow.
Yeah. You spent a long time putting on eyeshadow.
I believe it.
With a 4, I think she started at one end and painted across. Shut all the eyes, paint.
Right. So they go, "Oh well, like we might be interested in having a new friend to play with, but we gotta go. We gotta go get some food first. Are you from Brine Skull?
No, those people fuck fish.
I sure. Okay, yeah, that works. Uh-huh.
They're all like multi-headed demons, I heard. They're bad.
Ooh.
Brian School. Boo, that's what I say.
They all start whispering to each other. And you definitely hear the word squid 3 or 4 times.
Bartholomew, Sally, I believe we should be prepared. I think there is a chance that George may not act his way out of this one.
How many people are in this crowd?
That is a really, really good question. We're going to say there are 8 people.
Hey, perfect.
Wow, it's, again, kismet.
So I do.
You know, I actually rolled that on a die, so...
pretty
Hey, I want to try to utilize my assassin's death blow.
Oh, no!
Yes, if I am attacking someone who's unaware of my existence, I get to automatically crit.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, DR 12. That's what I have to. Okay.
Do you say anything before you just attack?
Nah, I just come up in the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Bartholomew, where the hell is she going?
I never know what she's doing.
Hold on, I confused myself. I still roll a d20. I just have to go over 12, right? That's what DR 12 is.
Yes.
Okay. Too many. Fuck yeah. And because I am also a knife knave, any hit I get is I automatically hit with both of them.
Oh, no.
So I'm gonna crit 2 times.
Now, can it be on different people?
Good question.
Yeah, of course, yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. So,
So, go ahead and do the damage for the first one.
but so crit, I get to do it twice, right? Or do I multiply by 2, or do I roll twice?
You roll twice.
Okay. So for the first one, I got 3 plus 1, so 4.
Okay. You do 4 damage to the very first person.
Yeah, and then I'll
Um,
split my difference. Yeah, so I'll do the second one.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna also 4.
Okay, you do 3 and then another. Okay, so you do 4 damage to 2 people?
Yes.
Oh my god, you guys just watch Crag Sally jump up, leaping with 2 of her knives. She catches both of these people in the throat
Yeah.
and lifts them up, and she screams.
Friends was a really good show.
Okay, and with that, we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative, everybody.
Bartholomew, I think that's call to action for us.
You always trick me, Mike. I'm not rolling initiative. You're rolling initiative.
I am rolling initiative, and it is now my turn. So, you've killed 2 of these people, which is fantastic. I'm going to roll for the other ones. Oh, whoops. And let's see if anybody runs away. A full one of them begins just absolutely running away. You do see that one person appears to be like very, very slimy looking. and she screams, "Charge! Get them!" And she's going to leap straight at you while you're holding these two people high up in the air. And she's going to try to strangle you at the moment.
Oh, okay.
She reaches over and tries to grab onto your neck. Oh. You need to do a defense roll. That's right.
how it
I was
works.
like, why am I doing this incorrectly?
Okay, defense.
You have to roll a 14.
I'll do it.
15.
You rolled a 15. Fantastic. So this like slimy, disgusting woman leaps at you, and you just like kind of step out of the way.
Yeah.
And you might even like throw one of the dead bodies at her. And so then we're just going to go with the other 4 people that are going to attack. You know, 2 of them are going after you, George Clooney, and the other 2 are going to go after your friend Bulric.
Oh, okay. That's such a shame. Because I had nothing to do with this, I yell out. I have no arms. I am no threat to you, sir.
As they are running at you, Bulric says,
Do you want me to put your sword in your mouth or something?
Yes, that'd be really actually very helpful. Could you please put this knife into my teeth if you don't mind?
Yeah, he picks up a knife and jams it into your teeth. Go ahead and roll 2 defense rolls, please.
Okay, here I go. I feel like that would just rip my head off with this weight.
You can certainly try.
Bartholomew, I think he is taking my route for attack.
My defense roll adds agility, is that correct?
It is correct.
I rolled a 14 and a 5.
Okay. You rolled a 14 and a 5. So the 14 is going to make it, and that is absolutely
Huzzah.
fantastic. And as for the other one, this person is going to stab you, and they do an amount of damage that is equal to the number that I'm about to say in just a moment.
Yeah, we're getting there.
I'm excited for it.
We're just gonna go.
I hope it's a low number, that's all I can say.
Yeah, I'm sure that it's really, really going to be. Why am I having such a hard time finding this?
And do you have armor, George Clooney?
I have horsehide, surprisingly enough.
Is that 1 or 2?
That is a first tier armor, meaning that I reduce whatever damage is dealt to me by a D2.
Fantastic. So this person is going to stab you, and it does. It stabs directly into your armor, and it does absolutely no damage to you.
Very cool.
The other 2 are going to try to stab your friend Bulric. Who wants to roll the defense rolls for that guy?
Bulric.
I'll do it.
Bulric.
Sure.
So we're going to do 2 defense rolls.
Yes, please.
We are hoping for a 14 or better normally,
12 or better.
barring any of his. So I have a 6, and I have an 18 for Bulric.
Fantastic. One of the people lunges right by him and completely misses. And then the second one actually stabs into him. And he has slimy skin. He takes a full 1 damage. And that is going to bring the end of my turn. And we're going to go ahead and go around to Craig Sally.
Okay, I want to stab this leader lady.
The leader lady. Okay, fantastic. Do it to it.
Okay, and I have a D10 to hit because of my thingy.
The lubricated leader lady.
Oh, nice.
I got a
Thank you.
19.
Yeah, you're going to stab her.
2 times. Wah. I don't know what that says. That's a
says
4. And 4. 8 damage coming to you.
Oh my god! Oh, she is not looking fantastic. I mean, she's still there. Now, as you stab her, you notice that stuff like splashes off of her skin.
Oh, bad.
And I need you to make a DR14 toughness roll, please.
Okay, toughness. So 17.
Okay, and
On
one
fire.
more because you stabbed her a second time.
That's not very good.
No. Okay, I got a 10.
Okay, fantastic. So this splashes onto your skin, and you take a full 1 damage, and you are infected right now. You immediately feel very, very sick.
It's a good thing I have this healing potion.
And that'll go over to you.
For Blevit?
Yes,
All
sorry,
right,
Blevit,
well,
yeah.
Realizing that my friends are in danger and the act of surprise may still be in my side, I grab the sling and I shall sling the closest one to me.
Okay.
Now the sling is an agility attack, but is not affected by the negative situation I have. The agility is +4 thing.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it just roll a 12.
All right. Well, I did not. I rolled a 7.
A 7. Okay, do you have any more omens that you would like to use or anything?
Sure. Let's use the last omen of the day. And roll a 17, which will be an 18.
Fantastic. Which person were you hitting? One of
The closest one to me, your choice.
Okay, we're gonna go with... Okay, yeah, it's just one of the regular folk.
And I sling him for... And I had to spend it because in the description it says the sling has never failed me. So I'm going to sling him for 5.
Okay, go ahead and describe how you just absolutely brain this person.
I think that the rock simply goes from front to back, cranial front to cranial back, blowing out the back. Of course, it is a single shot, so out the back will be bigger than out in the front.
Fantastic, okay.
I'm thinking spray might confuse the remainders, and realizing, that might have done some damage to the brains we need, but I will figure that out later.
Yeah,
We can scoop them up,
He
probably.
didn't say unscrambled.
I love scrambled brains. Little cream cheese in there.
Oh, some fricassee.
yeah, and oddly enough, the brain just kind of, like, sloughed out and fell down onto the ground, perfectly intact, oddly enough.
Perfect.
Bartholomew Bilge, that's gonna be you.
Honestly, the brain like that fits. Yeah, well, there's one running away, you said, right?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot at her.
You hate when people run away. Or goblins.
They're cowards.
You do
Yeah.
technically always kill the person who's running away.
Well, they're running. They're gonna do something bad. They're ruining our business. They're gonna... I don't know. So I'm shooting at the person, but it's a 2. But I'm gonna use my omen to make it a 4. Plus 2, that's 6. Plus 10 because I said so. No.
Come on.
Don't give me that.
Give him the
yeah.
+10.
Absolutely not.
No, I missed. I whiffed it big.
Yeah, blam, and you just shoot it off into the sky, and that's going to go over to George Clooney, armless and holding a knife in his mouth.
I
Got this.
got this. What I would like to do is attempt to fake that stab was some sort of mortal wound.
Okay.
And I would like to go, ow, he got me, I'm dying.
Through the knife. So I need you to. I need to hear it the right way.
I spit the knife onto the ground, and I say, oh, you got me, I'm definitely dying. I fall on the ground, and I begin transforming into my Giraffalis form once again, hoping that this will make him maybe feel like he's done his job, and he'll stop stabbing me, and see if that works. Can I roll something like a presence test or something to see if I fool this idiot?
An acting test?
An acting
because you
test?
are an actor.
I have a +10 for being George Clooney to acting.
Yeah, sure.
I rolled a 2 if it's a presence.
I was going to go with agility, but, I mean...
Then I rolled a 5.
Okay, yeah, fantastic. This person immediately goes to stab you again.
All right, well, I'm writhing on the ground for one round.
Yeah, you are. Are you fully out of commission for that round?
It is one painful round where I am shape-shifting. That's all the text of the book, and I definitely interpret that to be like I'm doing the worm.
I think so too. I don't think you have the wherewithal to stab stuff.
No.
Or to avoid getting stabbed?
But
He's dodging an effect. I mean, if the person's going to simply stab and he's writhing around, it wouldn't be a coup de grace 0 attack.
The rule of the law of chaos indicates that there's a chance that he writhes out of the way.
And I do become more valuable to the party in my Giraffalis form.
I think you guys should Rochambeau for the hit. Then it's up to chance.
First, you kick me in the nuts as hard as you can, and then I kick you in the nuts as hard as I can.
Okay.
Is that how the new Rochambeau? Is that how the new
What
kids are doing
happens
it?
next?
So
Just
rock,
repeat that.
Boys don't think that far ahead.
Yeah, no.
We just
How do
think
you know
about
who
kicking each other in
wins?
the nuts. And then,
Whoever gives up first.
Rochambeau.
and then usually you
okay.
just call them a really bad name, and then
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not
One
what
more
I'm
thing the internet generation has ruined for me.
Yeah, I really think that you should probably Google Rochambeau Rule 34. I'm sure that...
Don't put that on him. Don't put that on him.
Don't put that on him.
Don't put that on him. Don't do that, Barry. Don't put that on
No,
him.
it's bad.
No,
Don't
we'll
Google
leave it up to
that.
chance. Half
Is this
or
two
half.
girls, one
Fick
cup?
up.
No, Barry.
No,
All right,
stab.
good.
I'll explain
cool.
it to you if
Okay.
you want. But
The first person tries to stab you, and you're just, as you're wiggling, one of your giraffe hooves shoots out and nearly hits this person in the face as he dodges. The second one is going to try to hit you, and just absolutely
Nice.
misses the exact same thing. I now have my disgusting lady, and one more person.
I do want to call this move the Clooney Wiggle Squiggle, if that's allowed.
It's a lot of syllables, but I'll allow it.
Thank you, Sally. I appreciate it. Been allowed.
So Eliza the Sweaty is
Oh shit!
This is the Eliza the Sweaty?
Oh my god, she's so sweaty.
she is a very, very sweaty.
Yeah.
She looks directly at you, Blevit, and she goes, "Ah!" and runs straight towards you. And she is, again, she's going to do her move, which is try to strangle you.
Okay.
So, yeah, you go ahead and make your roll,
Okay.
please.
So with my agility problem, it's a DR +2, so I need a 12, a 14.
So it starts off with 12, you need a
So I need
14.
a 14 or better. I have a 14
Nice.
+1, a 15.
So, like, as she leaps at you, but you just, like, kind of slide out of the way and she slips right over you.
I gotta say, I feel like strangling when your whole thing is being sweaty. I feel like there's not much there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be disgusting, though, to have, like, sweaty palms around
But she'd
your
just be
neck.
slipping off you all the time.
Yeah.
Just like slippery slapping.
And that last one looks directly at you, Bartholomew Bilge, and it's going to try to stab you directly in the back of your knee. So it takes this fish paring knife and like drops down to the ground and starts like crawling towards you and goes to stab you in the knee. Please make a defense roll.
That's disgusting. Oh god.
13.
Yay!
Okay.
Plus agility.
Yeah, it was 13. Yeah.
They miss, stab their knife into the ground, and that ends my turn. And that'll go over to Craig Sally.
Okay, so my lady ran up to hit Blevit. So who's between me and this lady?
The other three.
And okay, so I'll just pick the closest one.
Sure.
And
They're all undamaged at this point.
attack. I got a hit.
I need to take your dice away from you.
That's a 15, baby.
I believe you.
And then I'm gonna roll my damage. That's 2 plus 2, 4.
Okay, so the first one is reduced by 2, and the second one is reduced by 1.
Okay.
So how much damage
1.
do you total? So they take a total of 1 damage. Fantastic.
So I just kind of scratch them.
Yeah, you just like, you go up and like the first one like kind of scratches their back a little bit, and they go, oh, ugh. And the second one you like kind of poke them in the earlobe, like you're re-piercing their ear for them. And Blevit.
I'm gonna grab my next stone. The woman who went past, it was rude. I'm going to aim at her. With a 16.
Oh my god!
Awesome. This is going so well. We really are a great team.
And that will be 5 points of damage.
Shit, yeah.
Okay.
Again, remember that the sling says it's never failed me, and so far it has not failed me.
Okay, so those 5 points of damage, you can see that like that the rock, it hits her and then like kind of slides off of her slimy skin just a little bit and is reduced ever so slightly. However, she looks incredibly hurt, and as that hits her, like this disgusting like sweat splashes off her, and I need you to make a toughness roll, DR 14.
I was hoping that my distance... with
It was a
sling-
ranged attack.
Yep. Nope. Okay.
Nope.
Alright, worth a shot.
She has a ranged attack, and it's her disgusting
Yes.
bodily fluid.
Well, that will be a 13 under the 14 that I was required to get.
Yes. Okay, fantastic. You are going to take 2 whole little damages.
Does armor reduce or not?
This actually splashes onto your skin, so it does not. And you are also infected. This means that until you get healed, you will lose HP by sleeping.
Oh, that's not a good thing.
That's not good at all.
And that'll go to Bartholomew Bilge.
How many people are around me?
How many people are around you? There's 1 injured person, 2 uninjured people, and then the very sweaty lady. And your friend Bulric, who appears to be looking very, very scared and sitting on the ground with his bra on.
And sexy. Scared and sexy.
So
Yes, very sexy.
I don't like the look of this. I don't like the sweaty people. I take a moment, hear the waves crashing in my head, and I'm just gonna take a moment to put my hand into a ball of a fist, raise that up, say, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna cast Thalamancy.
Oh no!
Ooh.
So I get to D2 plus presence creatures. Their lungs fill with water for D4 rounds, doing D4 damage per round.
Okay, so are you...
I'm gonna cast it. So I gotta cast first, right?
Presence
Right.
check.
So I make a
Do your
presence,
presence check.
Actually, that's an 11.
Is
No,
it
I
10
need
or
a 12. I
12?
need a
It's a 12.
12, unless.
If you have an omen, I would spend it on this one.
No, well, would we have gained any omens back, or we only gained them at the beginning of a day, right? Or should we gain any back for this session? 'Cause if so, I will have gained at least one.
You know what? We're gonna say that it's after midnight, and yeah, sure, you gained one.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so then I will use that one to get a natural one. So.
Shit!
Oh, that's really bad.
That's an arcane
very
catastrophe! Oh, that's amazing!
Take the other one.
No, I'm gonna take that one.
No, if I remember correctly, when you use the
can't.
omen, you have
Mike,
to take the
cats.
Yes.
Stuck
But
on
on
my
the bright
necklace.
side,
get a
I
reroll.
rolled a 4 on my omen.
Will you
rolls,
help
so I
me?
get
The
2
cat
omens,
is stuck
but-
on my
Oh,
necklace.
absolutely. Come on, kitty cat. There you go. All right, kitty cat is off of your necklace. All right, Bartholomew Bilge, you begin casting the spell, and you're unfamiliar with it. I need you to roll a d20 because something bad's about to happen.
Oh no.
What does a 15 give me?
A 15. You start to feel a little bit more sick than you were. Everybody else around you notices that your skin begins to pale and then emit like this sickly greenish light.
And it being night,
Oh, it's shining like a beacon.
Yes, you are kind of shining like a beacon. You do notice that one of your dreads falls out.
Oh.
Am I radioactive?
It's just like microwaves.
Just like microwaves. Oh, that's not what's supposed to happen.
because in that case, it has to be like, boom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll try again in a second.
Yeah, it's actually as Delilah is swinging on one of your dreads to go in front of your face. Yeah, you can see that dread just like kind of pulls out.
I hate to be a rules person, but doesn't that mean that he loses HP and has no powers for an hour? If he failed?
Yeah.
Minus 2d. Okay.
Sorry for the friendly fire.
No, that's fine. Wait, minus, yeah. So, and no powers.
I mean, you were out of powers anyway, right?
No, I had 2 more.
Oh no! All right, and that's gonna go over to George Clooney. You notice that your friend began glowing and looks like he's about to vomit, and his hair's falling out.
That's bad. I think that's bad.
You are a giraffe skeleton now.
I am, which you cannot imagine my power. Alright. And there's a couple people who just tried to stab me, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, well I'm not pleased with that, even a little bit. And I say something about striking me down and coming back more powerful than you could ever imagine.
Okay, yeah, very original.
Thank you, yes, I wrote that.
Groundbreaking.
Yeah, and I'm going to try to boldly and bravely giraffe bite this chump. Alright?
Giraffe bite!
Neither of them have been harmed unless I'm terribly mistaken.
Oh no, neither of those two have been harmed.
Well then I will target one of them.
Yeah, one of the people has been harmed. but-
I'm trying to bite that thing. Here we go, bite! That's a 15 plus 1, my friend.
That's gonna do it.
And my bite does a d6 of damage.
Wow.
2!
Let's go ahead and reduce that because of some slimy ass skin.
Oh.
All right, yeah.
You give them 1 HP.
You helped them out. Eliza the Sweaty looks at you as a giraffe skullus, and she says, "My God, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen."
Hey.
Great. Oh, fantastic.
She's going to run up and try to hug you.
Oh, realistically, in-game, have I seen this weird goo get on my friends and harm them?
Absolutely.
I don't want this goo on me. And I'll say, while I'm incredibly flattered...
backing up.
yes. I'm incredibly flattered. It's always great to meet a fan, but I'm gonna have to say you need to speak to my my handler, and I would like to try to not get hugged.
Yeah, go ahead and make a defense roll.
This is like me going out in public at any time.
Yeah,
Trying not to get hugged. I have to roll an
Greasy
agility
women
check.
named Eliza trying to hug you.
In my mind, that makes me think that people are like actively always trying to hug you.
That's
and
exactly.
you're hiding.
That's
all the time.
exactly my life. Have you seen me? That's a nat 20, my friend.
That is a natural 20 on a defense roll, which means that you get a free attack on her.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We haven't done that yet.
I would like to sort of move my head around like a beautiful serpent.
Okay.
And I'm going to spit acid at this idiot.
Oh, whoa!
Oh, nice.
I was worried he was going to bite her.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just going to spit some acid on this fool. Big money, no whammies. That's a 16.
A 16's going to hit her.
Spitting acid deals a d4 of damage and has a 25% chance to lower armor by 1 tier.
Ew.
That is 3 damage.
Okay.
And should I just roll and say a 1 or should I say a 4 reduces armor? Is that
Sure.
acceptable? A 4 will be the 25% chance I want. That's a 2.
Okay, fantastic. So you did 4 damage to her?
I believe it was 3 damage.
3 damage to her. Okay. She is looking just about dead at this point.
That's pretty cool.
And she looks very, very upset at the fact that you just tried to kill her.
Gee, okay.
But no, I'm a fan. I'm a super fan.
She then tells them all to focus fire, and they she points directly at you,
They'll never be able to spot me. I'm just a giraffe.
and all 3 of them come running at you with their like fish paring knives.
This doesn't scare me. What are they gonna do? Stab me in the neck?
Yes.
Oh.
3 defense rolls, please.
Okay, I actually don't like that.
3 defense rolls?
This is wonderful.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
I happen to have 3 d20s in front of me.
I've been trying to find a way to make you use all of them at once.
Okay, defense rolls are agility checks.
They are.
That is a 12, a 12, and a 13.
Fuck you! All of you! Jeez!
Yay!
Oh my god, I cannot kill you at all! Well, that's my fun turn!
It's just the way the cookie Clooney's.
I think
thought you were going to say the Clooney crumbles.
Clooney crumbles is
I
actually
went back
I think,
and
better.
forth.
You know,
but, okay,
I like
fine.
yours.
Wasn't
I
actually
like
a peer
yours.
review, but thank
Sorry.
you.
You did support me in my arm joke earlier,
did.
and I fucking just stabbed you in the back right away. I'm so sorry. so sorry.
So you see this sweaty lady pointing at your giraffe friend, and 3 people trying to stab him, and all of them missing.
So they're pretty wrapped up in this.
Yes.
Maybe even unaware of my presence.
Oh, god damn it. Yes.
Sorry for that evil
I
laugh.
saw it happen. It was a wonderful roll.
So I'm gonna hit 2 times.
What did
with-
you roll?
I got a 12.
Okay, you're not allowed to use your dice anymore.
So I'm gonna
You're all cheating.
do
Except for Pedro.
Double damage. And I'm gonna the one that I pierced the ear of.
Okay.
I want to focus on that one.
Okay, so you're stabbing that person and that person only?
4 times.
Oh my god!
Well, 2 times with
Right.
So 3, 4,
He's dead. He's so dead.
13.
This guy had 4 hit points, so
Welcome to Claire's. right in the ears.
oh,
Actually,
fantastic.
in the ears. Yeah.
That person is so insanely dead and now full of holes.
Ah, fuck! I stabbed the brain. Oh.
I know, I keep looking.
The Claire's thing came to me.
All right, and Blevit.
Well, it hasn't failed me yet. I will fling at one of the 3 attacking George.
Okay.
That is a 14.
Okay, there are 2 attacking George right now. The other one is full of holes.
So that one will take off the table. That one will take 6 points of damage this time. I guess if they're farther away, the rock gets more time to build speed and
Yeah.
momentum.
That's how it works. Gravity,
Inertia.
velocity.
Absolutely just murdered.
We're really good at Mörk Borg.
Please tell me to hit him in the head, though.
I did not. This time it was a neck strike.
And that'll go to Bartholomew Village.
Is that one person still running away?
The one person there are very gone at this point. They've run over the
Ah,
dunes.
shit.
I can't see him at all. I just really
With
want to take a
cataracts.
throw with my knife. Can my rat see him at all?
What if he
Do I
throws a
see
rat?
an approximate area of where they went so I can just take a
Oh
shot?
God, that's what you need to do. You need to create some kind of a rat flare, where you put the rat on a huge.
Oh, like a little parachute.
Right,
way
the
down.
light goes off, and he's sitting under the parachute going.
Wait, actually, that's not bad.
That's a super good idea.
Yeah, I could like just get a harpoon and shoot him in the air. A little, yeah. It's like
Okay, fine, damn it, you can see the person. Go.
Well, no, my guy
This is
gets
a
played a lot
future
of
thing.
Call of Duty back before the apocalypse.
Is that in Call of Duty?
Well, there's a UAV, not a
Oh,
rat.
okay.
You send up a little UAV.
Yeah,
to
I got the
where
new
people
DLC,
are.
the rat with a parachute,
I
man.
like to imagine there's a little rat
I
inside a
do
UAV.
like that. I do like that
Well, it's
idea.
kind of sad to me.
Well,
Why?
no,
Because
but-
they get shot down?
No,
Oh.
it's a rat of war. It's like an
It's
honorable
a
thing.
rat of war.
Like, well, what happens
Yeah.
is they shoot him down, but he has a little extra parachute on him, so then he gets down there, puts a little rat knife in his mouth, and then tightens his little bandana, and then goes to work. This is a war rat.
Rat bow.
I'm sorry that they gave their lives so that you could have a nice life. The rats of war.
So, looking down at the bamboo that you use as a scope on your musket,
Oh, yeah.
you see this, like, kind of a chubbier guy. He's just, like, dad hoofing it, just like...
Like, okay, Delilah.
Beautiful
help me out with
imagery.
this one.
Thank you.
I was transported.
Stick the left thumb out for aiming. Take the only knife I have because I don't have another round away. Just
You just lightly lob a knife toward
I'm
him.
just like, I think I got this. send a singular mortar.
Knife by indirect fire.
Yeah.
Maybe
Let's
this will go
see.
great. This could be really cool.
I'm gonna use my last omen because I really want this to work. Hey, I mean a 15.
A 15's gonna hit.
Okay. Sorry, Mike. We're slaying.
I only got a 1 damage though, so.
Okay, so you see your knife like it comes near this person and it like kind of slides off of their slimy skin and falls down to the ground, and he just keeps.
I'm just sad I hit him at least.
And George Clooney, the draftsless.
Cool beans.
There's a sweaty woman next to you, and there's another person.
Listen, George Clooney's used to having sweaty women next to him. You know what I mean? That was not worth that laugh, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, she like raises her hands up to you,
Yeah.
and she goes, "Wait, we can talk about this."
Oh, she'd like to parlay.
She didn't say the words though.
I don't know. I mean, maybe I don't want to. No, I'm gonna spit acid at her, right in her face, right in her eyes. Here we go.
As you begin spitting at her, she starts to whistle. Go for it.
Spit in her eye. That's a nat 1, good sir.
Yeah, so how does
He
that
dribbles.
work, Mike? Tell us how he loses his acid spitting.
Yeah, so as you wow, how does that work? I can't take that away from you. It
A
does.
clogged acid duct.
Oh!
She takes a small toothpick that she's holding and jams it into your salivary gland.
Okay.
One directly under your tongue that you
Yeah.
spit out of.
Yeah, the one directly under your tongue, and she continues her whistle.
Don't like the whistling.
Yeah, she's gonna spend her entire round doing that, and the other guy's gonna try to stab you in the junk.
Do it. I fucking dare you.
Right in your giraffe junk.
Good.
Go for it. Make a
Great.
defense roll.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's not your human junk.
Not in your human junk, in your giraffe junk.
That's an 8.
Nice. You get stabbed right in your giraffe junk by this wonderful fish knife.
I have
Why
a.
can I only
yeah.
roll 1?
I have a thick hide, so I can reduce that by a D4.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
It stabs you in your giraffe junk, but your giraffe junk skin is so thick that it does nothing.
Thank you.
I wish I wasn't transported this time. I could have stayed here.
All right, y'all, go ahead and finish these folks off.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. I don't want to. Oh, I'm already infected. I'm gonna try to stop her from whistling.
Okay, here, do you want to use mine?
Sure, Mike. I will use
If you
yours.
roll in that 20, I'm going to be
Your
so
shitty
pissed.
dice. Ugh.
Oh my god!
So
Was it a nat 20?
no, it was
Oh.
12.
I
But
was like,
I hit on a D10. Do you want me to roll your D4s too, Mike?
Yeah! Do that one!
Okay. 2 plus 1.
that was worse.
3.
Who are you stabbing?
Eliza.
Go ahead and just give us a good description.
I want to stop her from whistling and provide a new face for my good friend George Clooney. So I just want to like slice off her face, avoiding the brain.
Okay.
Because brains aren't in faces. That's what I know.
You know,
Good point.
That is true. Brains are not in faces. This last person begins to just try to hoof it away. Blevit, are you going to do anything about that?
Oh, I have a rock with his name on it. By the way, what is your name? That would be a 14.
Hooray!
Just brain this guy, please.
For 3.
He had one left. You absolutely destroy this person. You are standing in just a puddle of carnage.
Where is
They
Bullrick?
blow up. Yeah, he absolutely destroys this person. I'm like,
Yeah, this like tiny pebble flies and hits this person in the back of the head, and you see there's like a 2-second delay, and then just boom, and it explodes entirely.
brain left perfectly.
Yeah, blood and
Quivering.
viscera flies everywhere, but a brain just flops down onto the ground
What
and
is-
begins twitching ever so slightly.
Oh, gross. What is going on with Bullrick?
Where is Bullrick?
Bulric is hiding behind a small tuft of grass that he appears to have been hiding completely.
Bullrick, do the brains need to be intact or can they be in pieces?
You know, what we have here will probably work out.
So 7 work. All right, I say we grab the brains and run.
I agree.
I believe that whistle has people coming the other direction.
I want to reassure Bullrick that those were bad people, but the next one, I think that you shouldn't give up on love.
Yeah.
I believe it is just around the corner. That is well spoken, George.
We'll make sure you find something.
So where are we gonna go now? Are we going to just...
Well,
I mean-
I want to be clear. We're going back to get the donkey. That is not who we are bringing you to see.
Oh, how many legs?
Less than
He's down
3?
to 3.
3, but they do go all the way up.
They go all the way up?
All right, George, you're not helping with this one.
Oh, I may have misread the
Please,
situation.
grab the brains. Let's go. Let's go.
It's an old term for she has long, sexy legs.
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, I was just thinking like literally, I was like, which way do they bend if they go all the way up? Do they like crank up? Is it like crank out?
Yeah, you have
They're
no
like,
idea
they're like
what
donkey landing gear.
Yeah.
you have no idea what Bulric is imagining when you said they go all the way up.
Does he seem titillated?
Yeah,
You
how
know
big
what?
wait, we know how big his tits are.
Who
It
wants?
was rock nipples
Yeah,
go
yeah.
hard, right?
Yeah,
And suddenly
yeah, immediately
both of them kind of
you
turn
see that-
sideways
yeah.
and they're pointy.
Yeah, you can see that he
Pebbles.
picks up 2 little pebbles and shoves them into his bra.
Nice.
Well, we
Again, my friends, grab brains and run.
grab brains and run.
Mm-hmm.
We
You
will
guys-
gather the lard as we go, I suppose.
Well, again, with that's another bridge.
One of you guys that has the goo on you has to touch her brain, though.
Oh, yeah, no
Yeah,
problem.
I don't want to touch that.
I can
Says the glowing guy whose hair and teeth are falling out.
Yeah, look at my hand.
I'll scoop up a
We
lice.
will be able to see by the light of our friend Bartholomew, so this is
Yeah,
This should wear off soon.
human glow stick. I'm gonna snag Eliza's brain.
Okay. So you guys gather up the brains that are out here. Okay, yeah, taking a few minutes to do that. Which way are you guys walking after that?
up the tail now.
Back towards the
Yes,
yeah,
back towards
ahead.
the donkey in the front of the Leviathan.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, I
fantastic.
think we've given up on Salt Snake. We've gotten all we need.
We did kill their leader, which is pretty cool.
Well, that means we could return, completely unawares next time.
I'm gonna pull a little small bottle potion out of my pocket. I'm gonna say, Bullrick said this would heal us. I mean, you and I could split this for our acid infection.
It seemed right. Bullrick is a wizard.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take half of it and then I'll pass it over.
I shall take half as well.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Continue running to the head.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys continue
I don't know why I
running.
expected a magical effect.
I'm sure we'll...
It's a potion. It's not a spell.
So I would like each of you to go ahead and make a toughness DR 12.
It's a slow release.
19.
Ooh, 10.
A 10. Oh, that's so nice. So you have your 4 abilities there. I would like you to roll a d4, please.
Abilities?
Yeah, your strength, agility, presence, and toughness.
Okay. Roll a d4.
Yeah.
3.
Okay, so that's your presence, and now roll a d4 one more time.
Oh dear.
2.
It's gonna go up by that amount.
It goes down by 2.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
You never use presence, so can't I take away your
Aw,
strength?
rats.
Damn it.
I can't, I don't know, lie good now.
Fantastic. So you begin continuing to just book it alongside this thing.
Bullrick, are you keeping up with us?
That's an interesting
George,
question.
would you please grab Bullrick?
Bullrick could ride atop my mighty back.
Or in the middle of the two horns.
That would be pretty cool.
That's much cuter.
That's very cute.
Yeah, Bulwark decides to ride on top of your head as you are a giraffesculus.
What's wrong? What, you
You're
don't
thinking
like
Jeffrey,
that?
right? Same as me. Toys R Us, Jeffrey. Just little, shit leech in
Yeah,
between
those
the
little
horns.
things. Yeah.
A shit leech.
You're gonna get pink eye.
In this world, if that's the worst thing that happens to me, it's
Fair
just
enough.
pink eye. Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's probably an improvement.
Yeah. Like, now it's
At least you
flushing
have
all the
some color.
poison out.
Yeah, the pus flushes the poison out.
So as you begin reaching kind of like where the head of this thing is, you notice that, like, the landscape is changing ever so slightly, and you notice that the sun is now, it's not even only behind the earth, it's now also behind the clouds. So it's daytime, you know.
That's a
Wait, I gotta see
great
if I
way to
die.
Wow, that took us a long time to get there.
I have a 2% chance of dying.
So it's the next day.
No, I'm still alive. So you guys see me stop. Hit my chest, not today.
Okay, so omens have already refreshed.
Yes. You begin approaching the mouth of this thing, and you begin hearing a bunch of noises, kind of like barking and slapping,
We've heard those sounds.
and
know
like
these.
a swing, 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 swing.
I reload my gun. I know that.
How many omens come back? It was a D something.
A D, it's a
D2.
D2.
Cool, so someone's already stabbing the slappers.
Stabbing the slappers.
You're gonna put it on a plate for me, I'm gonna eat it.
Okay.
Don't know why I said it like that, so I was kind of aggressive.
Yeah.
This problem this might be very helpful for us. Might
Yeah.
solve itself. Let's continue approaching, trying not to draw too much attention, and see what's going on.
Yeah, agreed.
Fantastic. Okay, everybody make an agility check, and we'll just see how easily you sneak up.
It's a 9.
I have a 10.
It should be the best.
Got a 2.
I got a 3.
Oh, that's fantastic. So you're all not even trying to hide. You're all like, I mean, it's loud enough. We're probably gonna be hidden. It's fine. So as you begin approaching, you come around kind of like one of the fins of this thing, and you see that there are a full 5 of those large seals, like eating this dead leviathan. They're like biting into it.
Okay.
You then also see, sitting up on top of a rock is a huge, like glowing-headed seal, and right next to that is a seal holding a sword in its mouth, staring at you.
No!
It is the next
My
day.
fucking sword! God damn it!
And that's where we'll end our session.
Oh boy, so the scroll will also be open potentially to the next session.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right. Tune in next week as NCRP Productions presents Episode 7, If I Should Fall Along the Way. Thank you for joining us on another NCRP Productions podcast. We couldn't do this without you, so please like and subscribe everywhere we're found, including YouTube, Facebook, Anchor, Google, Apple, Spotify, and other great podcast sites. If you'd like to help us continue making more content, we'd love to have your support on our Patreon. And if you have any feedback for us, please feel free to comment on our podcasts or email us directly at ncrpproductions@gmail.com. That's ncrpproductions@gmail.com. And we'd like to give a special shout out to our current patrons, MD Parker 4, Chef Francis, Crowman76, Loading Mad Cat, M. Coling, November Stevenson, and Rosix13. Thank you all. We truly, truly appreciate it.